Imagine meeting someone who seems charming and friendly at first, but over time, you start to notice unsettling traits that make you question their intentions. What if you could spot these warning signs early on? In today's video, we're diving deep into the minds of those who harbor malevolent intentions. We'll uncover the hidden traits that make up an evil person, allowing you to protect yourself and those around you. Have you ever wondered what drives someone to commit cruel acts? Or why some people seem to lack any empathy or remorse? These questions have puzzled philosophers and psychologists for centuries. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of the dark traits that signify an evil person, backed by both philosophical insights and psychological research. Evil isn't just about dramatic acts of villainy. It can manifest in subtle, everyday behaviors. From manipulation to deceit, these traits often lurk beneath the surface, making them hard to detect at first glance. But with the right knowledge, you can learn to identify these signs early on. Stay with us as we explore the philosophical theories and psychological studies that reveal the true nature of evil. Whether it's a colleague, a neighbor, or even someone closer, recognizing these traits can help you navigate life's social landscape with more confidence and security. Section 1. What is evil? Evil is a concept that has fascinated and terrified humanity for centuries. Philosophically, evil is often seen as the antithesis of good, a force that disrupts harmony and causes suffering. Ancient philosophers like Plato and Aristotle pondered over the nature of evil, with Aristotle describing it as a lack of virtue and moral weakness. In modern philosophy, Immanuel Kant argued that evil is a deliberate choice to act against moral law, emphasizing the intentionality behind malevolent actions. Psychology provides a more empirical perspective on evil. Psychologists define evil in terms of behavior and personality traits that cause harm to others. One of the most widely recognized frameworks is the dark triad, which includes narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Narcissism is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance and a lack of empathy. Machiavellianism involves manipulation and a focus on self-interest and deception. Psychopathy is marked by persistent antisocial behavior, impulsivity, and a lack of remorse or guilt. These psychological traits provide a concrete way to identify evil in individuals. Unlike the philosophical view, which often deals with abstract concepts, psychology gives us observable criteria to determine malevolent behavior. Understanding these perspectives allows us to better recognize and respond to the presence of evil in our lives. Section 2. Common traits of evil individuals. Understanding the common traits of evil individuals can help us identify and protect ourselves from them. These traits often manifest in subtle yet profoundly damaging ways, disrupting lives and causing considerable harm. Let's delve into 4 key characteristics: lack of empathy, manipulative behavior, narcissism, and deceitfulness. Firstly, a lack of empathy is a hallmark of evil individuals. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It forms the foundation of healthy human relationships and ethical behavior. However, evil individuals often display a striking absence of empathy. They are indifferent to the suffering of others and may even derive pleasure from inflicting pain. This emotional detachment allows them to commit acts of cruelty without remorse. For instance, they might manipulate or harm others to achieve their goals, completely disregarding the emotional and physical consequences for their victims. Manipulative behavior is another key trait. Evil individuals are adept at exploiting others for their gain. They use charm, deceit, and psychological manipulation to control those around them. This behavior can be seen in various contexts, from personal relationships to professional settings. Manipulative individuals often play on the emotions of others, creating confusion and fostering dependency. They might present themselves as kind and supportive, only to reveal their true intentions once they have established control. This manipulation is not always obvious and can be highly sophisticated, making it difficult for victims to recognize and escape from their influence. Narcissism, characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance and a deep need for admiration, is also common among evil individuals. Narcissists view themselves as superior to others and believe they are entitled to special treatment. This sense of entitlement often leads them to exploit others without guilt or shame. They are obsessed with their own needs and desires, often at the expense of those around them. Narcissists are also highly sensitive to criticism and can react with rage or vindictiveness when their self-image is threatened. Their relationships are typically shallow and self-serving, with little regard for the feelings or needs of others. Finally, deceitfulness is a pervasive trait among evil individuals. They lie frequently and convincingly, often creating elaborate stories to cover their tracks. Deception is used as a tool to manipulate and control others, protecting their interests and hiding their true nature. This constant dishonesty erodes trust and creates a web of lies that can be difficult to untangle. Victims of deceitful individuals often find themselves doubting their own perceptions and sanity, a phenomenon known as gaslighting. This tactic is particularly insidious, as it undermines the victim's confidence and ability to seek help. Recognizing these traits, lack of empathy, manipulative behavior, narcissism, and deceitfulness, can help us identify and protect ourselves from evil individuals. By understanding these characteristics, we can better navigate our interactions and safeguard our emotional and physical well-being. Section 3. Behavioral Indicators. Recognizing behavioral indicators is crucial in identifying evil individuals. These behaviors, though sometimes subtle, reveal deeper issues and intentions. Let's explore 3 significant indicators: consistent lying, exploiting others, and blaming others for their own mistakes. Firstly, consistent lying is a clear sign of malevolent intent. While everyone might lie occasionally, evil individuals lie habitually and effortlessly. They weave complex webs of deceit to manipulate and control others, often using lies to cover up their true nature and actions. This persistent dishonesty can range from small, seemingly harmless falsehoods to grand, elaborate fabrications. Their lies often serve to create confusion, control narratives, and evade accountability, making it challenging for others to discern the truth. Exploiting others is another behavioral hallmark of evil individuals. They view people as tools to be used for personal gain, showing little to no regard for the well-being of those they exploit. This exploitation can manifest in various forms, including emotional, financial, and physical abuse. They may charm and manipulate others into doing their bidding, often preying on the vulnerable and naive. The harm they inflict can be profound, leaving their victims feeling used, betrayed, and emotionally drained. Blaming others for their own mistakes is a common tactic employed by evil individuals. They refuse to accept responsibility for their actions, instead shifting the blame onto others. This behavior not only deflects accountability, but also undermines the confidence and credibility of those they blame. By creating a scapegoat, they protect their own image and avoid facing the consequences of their actions. This can lead to a toxic environment where the real issues are never addressed, and innocent individuals are unfairly targeted and punished. These behavioral indicators, consistent lying, exploiting others, and blaming others for their own mistakes, are red flags that should not be ignored. By recognizing these patterns, we can better protect ourselves and others from the harmful influence of evil individuals. Understanding these behaviors allows us to maintain healthier relationships and create environments where trust and integrity are valued. Section 4. Case Studies and Examples. To further understand the traits and behaviors of evil individuals, let's examine some notable case studies and examples from both history and the present day. These examples illustrate how malevolent characteristics manifest in real-life scenarios, providing us with concrete evidence of these traits in action. Historically, figures like Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin exemplify extreme manifestations of evil. Hitler, driven by a toxic blend of narcissism, manipulation, and a lack of empathy, orchestrated the Holocaust, leading to the genocide of 6 million Jews and millions of others. Stalin's reign of terror in the Soviet Union was marked by widespread purges, forced labor camps, and the deaths of millions. Both leaders displayed traits of evil individuals, including deceitfulness, exploitation, and a profound absence of remorse for their actions. In modern times, examples of evil individuals are seen in figures like Ted Bundy and Bernie Madoff. Ted Bundy, a notorious serial killer, exhibited classic psychopathic traits: charm, manipulation, and a complete lack of empathy for his victims. His ability to deceive and manipulate allowed him to commit heinous crimes over many years. Bernie Madoff, on the other hand, orchestrated one of the largest financial frauds in history, exploiting thousands of investors for personal gain. His deceitfulness and lack of remorse left countless victims financially and emotionally devastated. Psychological case studies provide further insights into the minds of evil individuals. For instance, the case of Charles Manson, leader of the Manson family cult, highlights the manipulative and charismatic traits often seen in evil individuals. Manson convinced his followers to commit brutal murders on his behalf, exploiting their vulnerabilities and exerting complete control over them. Similarly, the case of Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, shows how psychopathy and a lack of empathy can drive an individual to commit a series of violent crimes without remorse. These historical figures, modern-day examples, and psychological case studies illustrate the pervasive nature of evil traits and behaviors. By studying these examples, we gain a deeper understanding of how malevolent individuals operate and the severe impact they can have on society. This knowledge equips us to better recognize and respond to such individuals, protecting ourselves and others from their harmful influence. Section 5. How to protect yourself. Protecting yourself from evil individuals involves a combination of awareness, action, and support. By recognizing red flags, setting boundaries, and seeking support, you can safeguard your well-being and maintain healthy relationships. Firstly, recognizing red flags is crucial. Pay attention to consistent patterns of manipulative behavior, deceitfulness, and a lack of empathy. Trust your instincts when something feels off. For example, if someone frequently lies or tries to control you through emotional manipulation, these are clear warning signs. Being aware of these behaviors early on can prevent deeper involvement and potential harm. Setting boundaries is the next essential step. Establish clear limits on what you will tolerate and communicate these boundaries assertively. Evil individuals often test limits to see how much they can get away with. By standing firm on your boundaries, you signal that manipulative and harmful behavior will not be tolerated. This might include limiting contact with the person, avoiding sharing personal information, or refusing to engage in situations that make you uncomfortable. Seeking support is also vital. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or professionals who can provide guidance and assistance. Sharing your experiences with others can help you gain perspective and validate your feelings. In some cases, professional help, such as counseling or therapy, can offer strategies to cope with and manage interactions with malevolent individuals. Support networks not only provide emotional backing, but also practical advice on how to handle difficult situations. Recognizing red flags, setting boundaries, and seeking support are key strategies to protect yourself from evil individuals. By being proactive and vigilant, you can create a safer environment for yourself and those around you. Conclusion. In this video, we've explored how to spot an evil person by understanding their lack of empathy, manipulative behavior, narcissism, and deceitfulness. We've also discussed the importance of recognizing red flags, setting boundaries, and seeking support to protect ourselves from these individuals. By being vigilant and informed, we can create safer environments for ourselves and others. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights into human behavior and personal development. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Stay safe and take care.